Good morning. How are you?
Morning. Morning. I'm good.
So, can you please tell me about yourself?
Yeah, why not? First, I would like to tell you thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to being here and add some value out there. If I talk about myself, I am Swati. I'm from Bihar. Now I'm pursuing graduation. This is my second year. Like recently, I have just taken my first year exam and now I'm waiting for the result. And if I
Mhm.
talk about my hobbies, so I'm a customer of dancing, drawing, listening music.
So, where are you doing graduation from?
Yeah, my college from my college, which is situated near my village.
Okay. And in which honors or which subject?
Yeah, my major subject is English.
English. So, are you interested in English literature?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Are you reading all the texts?
No, I'm not reading because I don't have any books. But
Mhm.
whatever my teacher teaches me, I
Hmm. All right. And why are you learning English? Is there any particular reason?
because I am obsessed with this language. I always wanted to learn this language. That is why. And the major reason behind it is because I'm pursuing my graduation in English. So that is why
Hmm.
I want that I have this ability to convey my opinion to others.
Mhm.
If I am not able to convey my opinion in front of others, so there is no use of pursuing graduation in English. So that is why.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is that people assume when you are a student of English honors, when they just start, they think that there is a lot of speaking involved, right? But
Uh,
nobody speaks English there. Like if you go to college, nobody is talking to you in English, right?
yeah,
Mhm. All right. As you are English honors student, you have to study a lot of stories, right?
yeah.
So tell me, which is your favorite form of storytelling?
I think book. It's my
Books.
favorite. Really. Yeah, books.
Hmm. Why?
Because yeah, because books give us like a deep learning imagination. So
Hmm.
I prefer books, and I this is someone with I experienced with books, so that is why book.
Hmm. And what do you think about social media? The way we are exposed to so many different forms of storytelling, especially with reels, short videos, YouTube. What do you think about them?
Yeah, nowadays we all are using social media and short videos. So this makes storytelling faster, more visual,
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
interactive, more engaging. So this is the best social media,
Mhm.
but like I am just using mobile, so I don't have much idea about that. So I
Yeah.
prefer book.
Mhm. People are completely opposite of us. Even I also love reading books. It is also my favorite form of storytelling. But there are a lot of people who struggles with that. They are not able to concentrate on a single topic. They are not able to complete even a single story. So, what can you say and what can you recommend them to, pay more attention to reading books?
I am also struggling with that because I am just learning this, so I
Hmm.
don't have much about it. But I will suggest them that keep reading. Over time,
Hmm.
you will understand.
Hmm.
That's
You are already speaking quite nicely. So, what are the practices you are doing these days, and how long have you been learning this language?
yeah. You will not believe like I am. Yeah, while speaking, I am hesitating. Like I don't know
Hmm.
what we I should go. I should speak. Like I am feeling nervous, very nervous. So
Hmm.
I started following YouTube where I got to know that what we should do for
Hmm.
means when we started learning English. So we don't have any partner with whom we can practice. So
Hmm.
I followed like shadowing methods and started talking with myself. First, I inculcate this habit of
Hmm.
speaking, of thinking my mind in English and
Yeah.
wonder everything and try to speak each and every action in English. So I
Hmm.
do it. I started talking about my days, like whatever I do, I every single day I do it. Whatever
Hmm.
I do, I just try to express whatever I did in my entire day and recorded myself as well. So yeah,
Hmm.
and reading books. Nowadays, I started reading books because yeah, this plays also a major role reading
Hmm.
books. So
Hmm.
I This is
Yeah.
what I,
So recording yourself and reading books, these two
yeah.
things you are doing. Nice, nice. And what about talking to people? Is this your first conversation?
Yeah, I'm having this conversation for the very first time because I
Oh,
thought without having conversation, without interacting with the people, it's not possible to being good at this language.
yeah.
That is why I started doing it.
Yeah, definitely. If you can speak, you should start approaching different people too. Have you written to others also?
Yeah, I have written
Mm-hmm.
two more guys. Yeah, but you're the first who sent me email first, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay. You know what? As we were talking about storytelling, and I think YouTube is a great platform where people are sharing amazing stories. So, do you have some favorite YouTubers or any favorite creator on the internet?
like regarding English or accept.
Anything, anything. Just the storytelling. It's not about English or Hindi. It's just about, is there any YouTuber or creator whom you follow because of the way they convey stories, because of their articulation, or things that you enjoy?
So initially, I followed English Connection, ma'am, English Connection. Yeah,
Hmm.
and nowadays I'm following Elena Reyes and more
Hmm.
other YouTubers. Now I don't recall. I'm not able to recall that. So
Yeah.
Elena Reyes, the way she speaks is amazing. She's incredible, and Priyanka Chopra as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, this both I follow.
Yeah. And what kind of stories are you into? You know, you told me that because being when you are a student of English literature, you have to study a lot of things: fiction, non-fiction, drama, novels. There is just the list is never ending. So, which is your favorite genre, and which one are you enjoying at the moment?
I have just started, so I don't read lots of books, but
Yeah.
I am trying to inculcate the habit of reading books. So if I
Hmm.
talk about like I would like to read fictional books, imagination books. I will
Hmm.
prefer fictional.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You know,
enjoy.
there are. Yeah, please continue.
I enjoy while reading like such books, fictional books.
Do you have any favorite?
Favorite. I don't read much books. Like recently, I have completed my The Alchemist that everyone has recommended to read
Yeah.
because the
Hmm.
sentences of the it's so easy to understand, and for me also,
Hmm.
I am able to understand the meaning of the sentences. So
Hmm.
recently, I just done The Alchemist. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Alchemist is a classic. I mean, every almost everyone loves that book. You know, even that was my first plain text, and I remember how quickly I read and how that feeling. You know, when you complete a book and you are able to relate with the characters, the story, the themes, the ideas, it just sticks with you forever, right?
Yeah,
You know, storytelling has been part of our human culture for forever. You know, earlier we used to pass our stories through oral, then written, then writing came, printing machines, now then radio. Now we have computers, internet. So do you think this form of storytelling will keep on evolving? What do you think?
yeah. Over time, it will evolve,
Hmm.
and I think it should be evolved. Over time, it should be evolved, and yeah.
So what do you think is going to be the next step or can be the next revolution in terms of storytelling?
I don't have idea about it. I can't say.
Yeah. What do you think about AI? Do you think stories from AI?
But I just want to ask one question. But what do you
Yes.
think? But what do
Yeah,
you
I
think?
think I think we humans are so creative that they will always find new ways to tell stories. Just imagine, like when the printing machines were invented, everyone started reading. That text became so accessible to everyone. Then radio happened. We got the internet. We got computers, and then social media happens. Like how long? Must have been some 15 years or less than 20 years social media, right?
Yeah,
2010, 2012, then that's when it got really popular. And because of social media, you know, we are able to tell stories in really different forms: short media or reels. And now I think AI can be the next thing. I don't support AI in terms of storytelling, but the thing is that people are using it so much, and it, it's gonna develop, right? So maybe AI is the big thing. That's what I believe.
Yeah,
And with the help of technology, our movies will evolve also. I'm a big movie guy, so I'm looking forward to, if I stay alive for the next 50 years, I can't imagine how good the movies are going to be, especially to adapt fantasy books where the where you can literally portray what is happening in the book. So I'm really excited for that. I hope
yeah,
it makes sense. But what I want to say, that with the help of technology, we can adopt a lot of books, right? Just imagine 20 years ago, these superheroes movies were not this popular, right? It only started getting popular because of the CGI or 3D, or the camera quality kept on improving, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, what about your storytelling? Not your storytelling. You enjoy reading books, right? But apart from it, is there any other form that you keep on engaging on a regular basis?
I also watch podcasts, and this
Hmm.
is your multitasking that where you can
Yeah.
listen and
Hmm.
discussion no others' opinion as well. So
Yeah.
podcast is I podcast.
Okay. Do you have any favorite channel where you love to listen to podcasts?
Yeah, I have, but but now I don't remember what's the name of
Hmm.
the channel.
Okay. All right. So, now let's talk about something else. It's already March, like April. It's going to be April in a couple of days. So, what has been the highlight of your year? Like so far, 4 months, 3 months. What has been your highlight?
Yeah,
Highlight.
I don't understand. It's
Highlight means what has been, a good moment for you throughout this 3 months.
yeah. Like I when 2025 started, I try to inculcate good habits inside me, like
Hmm.
and yeah, waking early in the morning and doing exercise and reading lots of books, because it is one of my resolution of 2025. Like I'm not
Hmm.
going to waste my, because I have already wasted 2024. I don't want to waste 2025. So yeah,
Hmm. Nice.
reading books.
So, are you able to follow your routine? Whatever you told yourself in the first month of January, the first month of 2025.
Yeah, I am. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I am able to fulfill.
Yeah, good. So, do you have any routine for learning English? Is there anything that you are following?
Like every single day, I do the same. Record myself reading at least
Hmm.
one book, watch at
Hmm.
least one podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
so this is all I do every single day.
Do you enjoy recording yourself? Because this is what I find funny about it. When I was recording myself, I always thought that I'm speaking well while talking to myself. But when I reviewed those videos, I found a lot of mistakes. So do you also do that, reviewing your videos?
Yeah, I also feel like while
Hmm.
making video, I feel like yeah, I'm able to communicate with myself. But when
Hmm.
it comes to speak with someone, like now I am telling, when now I'm
Hmm.
speaking with, talking with, so I'm not able to tell whatever I want. So I'm
Yeah.
feeling little bit nervous. Yeah, it also
Hmm.
happens with whenever I record myself, and after that I watch my videos and I find lots of mistakes in there. I try to cut down that mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you are able to identify some of your mistakes, what do you do? How do you take help? From whom do you take help?
Nowadays I'm using ChatGPT. Like everyone has recommended it. This is the best app that we
Hmm.
should use. So I'm using ChatGPT. Earlier I used to use Google, but nowadays I'm using ChatGPT. So wherever I
Mm-hmm.
thought that I'm making here lacking, I'm making. So at the
Hmm.
same time, I searched whatever I made the mistakes and no detail about that and try to make less mistakes the next time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this I.
I think this is the best way. Uh, Being an adult, you are able to identify your mistakes. If you have been learning this language for even at least 6 months, you can identify some of your mistakes. And ChatGPT is great tool to use. Just give it a simple prompt, and it will provide you with tons of alternatives to say the same thing in different manners. Right?
I think I think it happens because scarcity of lack of conversation, because we don't speak this language in daily basis. That is why we face. So it will finish only because when we talk with this language like lots of time.
Exactly. Okay, this is going to be a difficult question. Not language wise difficult, but I think a lot of people try to avoid this question. So, where do you see yourself in next 10 years?
Next 10 years, we all want
Mhm.
successful in life. In the same way, I have also this desire, and especially if we come from a very middle class family, at the time we all have this desire to make our parents feel proud on
Proud.
us. So same way
Yeah.
I have earlier when I was in 12th, I wanted to become a doctor, but I couldn't.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
I start my further studies like graduation.
Mhm.
I was like to see myself in after 10 years become
Mhm.
a good speaker, good English
Mhm.
speaker. My
Mhm.
private a major thing is to be good speaker. So I will see myself after 10 years there. I just want to ask one more questions. Like,
Mhm.
what will you suggest me to do so that I can overcome on fear this? Because I feel uncomfortable while talking with someone. I'm some kind of introvert person.
Mhm.
So
It's
what will you
natural.
suggest?
It's natural. It's very natural to feel uncomfortable when you have just started something new, and especially if you are not used to talking to people in a different language. So don't feel bad about it. If you will do it at least twice a week, or maybe if you're even if you're talking to one person every week, that's good enough. So only thing I would say, just keep on practicing regularly, and what you're doing, recording yourself, don't stop doing it, and keep reviewing those videos, because when you are able to identify your mistakes, then you will make progress, right? Identify your mistakes and try to avoid them from the next time. And yeah, if you are able to find partners, or if you are able to connect with people, just try to be yourself. The first few conversations you will feel nervous, but that's natural. You can do nothing about it. You will just get used to talking to people.
Yeah,
If you go and watch my earlier videos, you will see how scared I look. I literally, you will find that I'm sweating, or maybe I'm not able to convey my ideas clearly. If you watch my current videos, you will see that I have improved a bit. So it's only because of the practice I have done, and yeah, just keep on doing it regularly. Consistency and practice. That's what you have to do.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Uh, It was lovely chatting with you. And if you ever want to do it again, just send me a message, and right, we can talk. All right.
Yeah, I also enjoyed it. Thank you very
All
much
right.
for having me.
Yeah. Bye.